Part of what fascinates me the most about YouTube is the ability that it gives for practically anyone to share their content. And for the most part, I think that this is an amazing thing. I mean, after all, it's given me a platform to share my work with all of you. But the ability for anyone to post comes with a dark side. Together, we have discussed many of the darker examples of this, but there are so many more out there that are much, much worse. Many years ago, I was introduced to the channel we will be discussing today, and I've been considering making a video on it for some time now. The channel features dozens of off-putting videos that were posted throughout the past 4 years. Some are discreet with their creepy messages, while others are terrifyingly blunt and straightforward. The name of this channel is 00390, and since its creation, many have come to the belief that it is run by a serial killer. And when you take a look at their content, it's no wonder why. With over 100 uploads, it would be impossible to go over every single video in this channel's catalog, so I'll just be picking out the ones that I find most important for understanding what this channel really is. And what better place to start than the channel's first real upload. The video is titled Pet Monster Forgotten Video, and it features a bizarre musical montage of people dressed up singing different songs. The video itself is incredibly strange, but features our first disturbing clue. While some of the songs are playing, strange pictures flash along the sides that are concerning to say the least. Now the first part shown shows a picture of a woman with the words "before accident," followed by pictures of women who were kidnapped and hearts around them. And when I watch this, the whole thing obviously feels very off to me. I mean, what accident happened to that woman, and where did these pictures of kidnapped women come from? And just as importantly, why were there hearts around their pictures? As creepy as this video is, it doesn't really tell us much. Sure, our imagination can run wild as to what this could be, but how can we really come to any conclusions here? Well, luckily for us, we have many more videos, and these videos shine a light on how dark this channel really is. The very next video posted to this channel also happens to be one of its most popular. The majority of the videos on this channel have under 2,000 views, but this one has over 1.7 million. It's titled Exploring Summer Night Streets - Hookers, and it's incredibly strange. Simply put, this video shows this person driving around Italy and filming random prostitutes, with most of them seemingly not noticing. This alone is very odd to watch, but what makes it creepier is the background music. That horror-themed background music is not something that I added in post. That is actually the music that plays with the video, which could be an indication that whoever made this video had sinister intentions while filming these ladies. Also, at one point, a woman is crossed out with a red X and the phrase "troppo grassa" is shown. Translated from Italian, this phrase means too fat. So from our first two videos, we can start to understand who this person is. And I don't mean who they actually are, but who they are as a person. Based off of the first video, they seem to have some kind of interest in kidnapping. And based off of the second video, they clearly seem to objectify women, as evident by the Troppo Grassa line. And I think we can say that already it's noticeable that this person has a twisted view on women. All of this context makes the next video all the more disturbing. It's a short video, but one that I saw around the time that it first came out, and it left me completely terrified, and still does to this day. Who is this woman? Why is she in the bathtub with clothes on? And why does she scream? These are the unanswered questions that I have after watching this clip. But stemming off of the idea that whoever runs this account has an interest in kidnapping, well, it makes me incredibly concerned for what's happening here. Could this lady be a kidnapping victim of this channel's creator? The next cluster of uploads features videos that get progressively more twisted. These videos include one that was titled Favorite Song of Beginner Kidnapper Doctor, which includes a disturbing song from the point of view of a sex doll, which ends with a line, "When you're done, put me in my box. I'll be quiet, I won't talk." And really think about these words. When you're done with me, put me in my box. I'll be quiet, I won't talk. To me, when I hear this, I instantly think of death. Well, when someone dies, you put them in a coffin, which technically speaking is a box, just a six-sided one. And then once they're in there, they obviously will be quiet and can't talk because they're dead. And with the song itself being about a sex doll, I take it to be about having sex with a woman, then killing her and burying her once you're done. I know it's extremely graphic and brutal, but I truly believe that this is what this song was supposed to be symbolizing. From there, he posts other videos entitled Audio/Video Torture for Kidnapped Girl and Old Footage How to Find a Girl. And in the caption for Audio/Video Torture for Kidnapped Girl, they write the following: "Instructions for normal people like me. Be attention. Do not listen or watch this video. Contain hypnotic, flashing, and psychedelic sound, voice, and image." Here is a brief excerpt. This footage is exactly the kind of thing that you would use to torture someone and force them to stay awake. And at this point, it's becoming very clear that the creator of this channel is trying to insinuate that they are a kidnapper. Which makes me wonder, how could this content still be on YouTube? I mean, like I said before, this channel has been around for 4 years, and yet these videos are still up, and so is the channel. This has led me to wonder if this whole channel truly is real, or if it's all just some sort of publicity stunt. But this topic is something that we'll cover in a bit. For now, let's get back to their content, because this is where things get even darker. On February 2nd, 2016, 00390 posted what many familiar with this channel agree is one of its creepiest posts, and one that just strengthens the theory that whoever is posting these videos is in fact a kidnapper. One of the things that I find most disturbing about this clip is how difficult it would be to fake I mean, I think you would be really hard-pressed to find anyone who can let their body go as limp as she does. Like, the way she moves just seems so abnormal. I even thought that maybe this could be some type of doll, but there seems to be moments where she actually moves parts of her body, which this may explain why the title says semi-unconscious. Many of the rest of the videos on this channel consist of its creator following around and filming unsuspecting women. Each of these videos gives off such an uneasy vibe, but there are just too many to go through for just this one video. But as he follows these girls around, it seems clear that they don't want him to be filming them. But mixed within these videos are a few others that I think are worthy of sharing. So before I go on, I'll play a few of those for you now.
He complimented her, which is one of our rules. No compliments ever. Okay, let's review.
Always get the girl alone.
We work one-on-one, people. You separate the prey from the herd. Next.
Lie, lie some more.
Yes, until you have something real to offer, you lie.
Whether real or fake, all of these videos have gone on to prove that this person either is or is just pretending to be a kidnapper who preys on women. But there's another strange layer to this, and it's one that may show us that not only is this person a kidnapper, but also a murderer. Sprinkled into his dark and disturbing videos are random posts of food. These foods consist of pasta, sausage, and whatever this is. But the key ingredient that all of them have is meat. Can you guess where I'm going with this? When I was researching for this video, I started to really focus in on these specific posts because they seemed so out of place on this channel. But then I started to think about it. This person allegedly stalks girls, then kidnaps them, but then what? Well, maybe when he's done with them, he kills them, and after that, he eats them. I couldn't think of any other logical conclusion as to why these videos would be posted other than this. And wouldn't you know it, when you look at the caption of the dollhouse stove working test, cooking some meat video, this idea is confirmed. Using this as context, when we view the channel's About tab, it takes on an incredibly sinister meaning, as they put, "Do not offer me money for affiliation or visualization or other. I am not interested. At best, offer me some typical food of your country," which could now be seen as him asking for the flesh of other women from other parts of the world. So if this channel is actually real, then what we appear to have here is a stalker, a kidnapper, a murderer, and a cannibal, all wrapped up into one YouTuber. But in the end, what actually is this channel? Is this truly the work of someone evil, or is it just another ARG? Well, based off the looks of things, it seems the consensus conclusion is that this is in fact an ARG. As terrifying and as creepy as this whole channel is, if this truly were real, then I don't think it would have lasted this long on YouTube. Plus, I'm struggling to find a motive as to why someone would want to broadcast these actions to the whole world. Sure, some serial killers will ultimately commit their crimes simply because they are egomaniacs, desperate for attention. But this person doesn't show their face or their name, so the attention they are getting from this channel isn't personalized in any way, and therefore it probably wouldn't provide much satisfaction. Personally, I think this account was created for the sole purpose of creeping others out, and I do have doubts that this person actually is a kidnapper or a killer, but there still is some darkness to this channel. All of these videos that I had mentioned previously of them following and recording girls seem completely real. What his motives are for doing this isn't exactly clear, but even if it was just part of his ARG, it is still incredibly intrusive. I mean, recording anyone without their consent like this and following them around does equate to stalking, so I still have many concerns. And despite my personal opinion that this is all just an ARG, I still wasn't able to find any concrete proof of this. So the truth is that I still don't really know what we have here. And it appears that for now, this will remain yet another one of the internet's many mysteries.